Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Major Event 2022 Supernormal The Musical. Major Event is an annual showcase organized by the Imperial College Singapore Society and focuses on the issues that Singaporeans face in their daily lives. Today, we take the opportunity to share these experiences with fellow Singaporeans in the audience, as well as to all our friends from around the world. Before we begin, we would like to welcome the guest of honor, Ms. Caitlin Chait, the Second Secretary Political of the Singapore High Commission to London, and her husband, Mr. Brian Wong. Thank you for joining us this evening. Next, we would also like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our sponsors for their support of this event. It is only through their generosity that we are able to organize an event of this scale. Starting with our gold event sponsors, we have the Government Technology Agency of Singapore, also known as GovTech. Next up, we have the Singapore Global Network. The Singapore Global Network was founded in 2019 and aims to nurture and deepen relationships between Singaporeans all over the world with on-ground presence across 5 regions. By joining the SGN, be the first to be invited to global and local events, access global connections, receive monthly updates on the latest industry and job opportunities, and get access to exclusive perks from a whole list of Singapore brands. Next, we have our silver sponsors, starting with the Cybersecurity Agency of Singapore, CSA. The Cybersecurity of Singapore was formed to protect Singapore's cyberspace. It is part of the Prime Minister's office and is managed by the Ministry of Communications and Information. Next, we have Shopee. As we all know, it's the leading e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia and Taiwan. Shopee offers a one-stop online shopping experience that provides a wide selection of products, a social community for exploration, and seamless fulfillment services.
In 2014, we observed there is a big increase of internet penetration through mobile. There are many consumers coming online through their mobile platform. At the same time, there are many sellers selling on social media. However, they didn't have an easy system to manage their stock, to manage their payment, to manage their customer service. So we thought there is a gap in the market that we can address to make sure there is an easier way for our buyers to buy on e-commerce platform and and at the same time address the pain point for the sellers so they can manage their stock better, they can manage the payment better, so they can serve their customer better.
With this purpose in mind, in 2015, Shopee was born.
At that point, the market was filled with our incumbents. They were well established and they had invested a lot in the market. So when we first came in, we knew that the only way for us to succeed was really to enter the market in a different way. One was going towards the social sellers as opposed to the bigger brands. The second part was moving towards mobile first. It was quite a risky move. So taking on that strategy was really something that was relatively new at the point. Even though we got the strategy right, that does not really tell us the full story.
In early 2015, our engineering team was a quite small team of 22 members, and we had a lot to build and achieve in a very short period of time. To develop 7 apps for 7 markets within 6 months. This is what we are committed to.
From then till now, we have become the leading e-commerce platform across Southeast Asia and Taiwan, serving millions of users every day. We believe online shopping should be accessible, easy, and enjoyable. We believe everyone deserves a little support to make their lives better. At Shopee, we serve, we adapt, we run, we commit, we stay humble. We challenge ourselves to grow to our fullest potential. We enjoy work and enjoy life, both with 120% devotion. We collaborate to innovate in a conducive work environment.
The thing I love about Shopee is the opportunity to always learn from the best people.
What I love is our culture. We have very young teams making quality decisions at a very fast pace.
I like the level of autonomy given to drive change.
Every day is a challenge and every day is very different. So we always try to adapt. We always try to do our best.
At Shopee, we are simple, happy, and always together. It's been quite a journey. We've only just begun.
We would also like to thank our event partners, their distributor SOP International Limited, and Biju Bubble Tea for their generous product sponsorships for all audiences of Major Event 2022. Once again, a huge thank you to all our sponsors for their support shown to Supernormal, the musical. Before we begin, we would like to remind everyone to kindly put your phones on silent. Please also be advised that there will be flashing lights throughout the show and viewer discretion is advised. The show will commence shortly. Everyone, please sit back, relax, and enjoy.
She's never
Oh, solid lah.
Take some.
Hey, what's this drink? Looks so good.
Oh, it's the yours I just bought. Yours.
Thanks for cooking dinner tonight, guys.
Yeah, I think all the food turned out really good, especially Claire's honey chicken.
Hey, no lah, the both of you helped so much in the kitchen too.
No lah, you did so much work. Unlike some people.
Just a little caught up with stuff.
Hey, come on, kitchen's too small anyway. How's it?
Oh, chicken's quite good, but I think it needs more salt.
Oh, you need to go get the salt.
Oh, it's okay. He can get it himself.
Are you sure?
Definitely needs more salt.
It's okay.
It's okay, I'll eat it bland then.
Okay.
What are you so busy with anyway?
Oh, I was planning our trip itinerary.
Oh yeah, speaking of the trip, right? I managed to book tickets for the Louvre exhibition.
Wait,
You managed to get the exhibition tickets?
Resale tickets at cost price.
They've been sold out for months!
Wait.
How you get all these lobangs?
When are these tickets for?
Should be next Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday?
Why?
I already booked our air tickets.
When?
They're for Thursday.
Thursday?
There
Our
was a sale.
Airbnb is on
The
Monday!
exhibition how?
But Airbnb is flexible.
Yeah, but we need to go for our internship.
You all say internship only starts on the first day of school?
Yeah, but we still need to prepare.
Hey, prepare what? You're relief teachers
Hey, come on now.
Okay, before booking the tickets, I ensured that our entire schedule could be shifted without any issues. Who asked her suddenly go and get those tickets before telling any of us?
But that's because we all discussed last time and we said okay.
I mean, it wasn't confirmed then. Anyway, of the four of us, I think Jack's the only one lame enough to want to go to the exhibition.
Screw you, man.
Larry, do you even think before you speak?
Hey, you all know me how many years already? 3 years plus. Anything don't like, say it straight to my face.
Stop shouting at
I'm
me.
not even shouting.
Stop. This is what I'm talking about. You're always so defensive. How to talk to you?
It's not my fault that you guys are so sensitive. Hey, these whole trips I planned myself on. You only know to ask, when are we going to do this? When are we going to do that? Even when she made a snide remark about me not helping out, I was doing our trip itinerary.
Okay, that's fair, but we've all put
Shut up, I'm not done.
Okay, calm
You're always
down.
making me look like a bad person just because you don't appreciate the work I do behind the
Okay,
scenes.
bro, just
Why
calm
do I have to you carry on for everything?
Bro, just calm down.
I'm freaking calm and you always say shit and make me look like a bad person.
Stop stalking you!
Can we just have
Passive,
dinner?
aggressive and psychotic all the time.
It's just you. You care about nobody but
Guys,
yourself. You know, I think it's incredible that you think you're high and mighty and whatever shit, when actually you're just pretending to be helpful and you have a hidden ulterior motive. Don't think I'll ever forget how you stole the internship I wanted for years away from me.
Are you still hung up on that? The truth was I was better than you back then, my grades were better. I will always be better than you.
Can we just stop talking about this internship?
She was the one who brought it up first. This is what I mean. Then she'll pay the victim after.
Larry!
Nicole!
This is what I mean. Passive, aggressive.
Wanted to have
Nicole!
Screw Larry. What the hell does he think he is? The only reason why he got the internship was through my connections. My connections! He's so egoistic. He can't even see past his own bloody nose. Arrogant piece of shit. Okay, Nicole, calm down. Just inhale, exhale, and step away from the situation. But why do you have to run away from that again? And in front of everyone? That was so embarrassing. You know, it's a stupid trip. It doesn't even matter. It was for all of us to be happy. Maybe I should just go back to the house. But I'm so tired of all the same old arguments. Again.
Nicole!
Jack! I'm so sorry.
Commando, is it?
I don't know what came over me.
Hello?
Jack?
Claire? Yeah, I can't find her.
Jack, I'm right here.
Alright, I'll meet you back at the house.
You're just pretending, right, Jack? What? What just happened? Why couldn't he see me? Observer's Guide to Reality? What's this?
Flew out of a big argument?
Who's that? Yeah?
Frightened, confused that no one can see or hear you.
Uh-huh.
If you're reading this, young observer, then this must be your first time stepping out of reality.
Young observer.
But don't be subtle. You're not the first observer to have gone through this, and you're probably not going to be the last. We, the observers, are here to help. In this world, everyone, including you, has an innate ability, an extraordinary extension of a seemingly normal trait. Something supernormal, if you will.
Okay, but how do I go back? Oh, maybe I need to try that relaxation thing again, Inhale, exhale, inhale. No, it's not working. Okay, let's just hear what the voice has got to say.
Your ability, as you may have unceremoniously discovered, is to see things for what they really are, by going beyond the confines of reality, an extension of your...
Oh, my calmness and my ability to see the bigger picture?
An extension of your tendency to run from conflict.
What to do? Oh, maybe I just fell really badly out of the house and I'm in a coma right now. There must be an injury somewhere, right?
But before you check yourself into a mental institution or think you're indestructible, know that your ability is much more limited than what comic books might have you believe. For instance, when you're behind the curtain of reality, you can observe everything you wish, but you cannot interact with anything in the physical world.
What just happened? What to do?
The guide you have in your hand contains information gathered by past observers about every known ability recorded so far. Your job, as an observer, is to understand humanity and use your knowledge to help others.
Maybe I should just go back to the house. But, no, what's the point? They can't even see me anyway. And I don't want to see Larry's stupid face either. Okay, I might as well just got to see what the book has to say.
Only be promoted to Vice HOD this time round.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I understand I may have given you the impression of being promoted to HOD, but I hope you'll understand.
Yep. Yeah, I get it.
Alright then, keep up the good work, Jack.
Sure.
Mr. Tan, about the exchange. He never remembers anything I do. And last week he told me that he'll reply to my emails, and now it's like he's completely forgotten. Jack? And you don't hear me either. Well, the meeting with the HOD didn't go as expected, huh? Am I really that soft-spoken? Hey.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you in the office. Wait, don't you have that rugby thing now?
Training got cancelled, so I figured I'll come back and do more marking.
Yeah.
So, Vice HOD, huh?
Yep.
Well, it's still a promotion. At least the dean pays you some attention. I can barely get him to remember the exchange I'm doing.
The one with Kyoto High School, right? You've been working on that for like months now.
I know. I don't want to talk about it. Well, at least you didn't take up those 2 extra classes for nothing, right?
Yeah, don't forget all those year 6 video tests I did last year.
That we did.
But I don't get it. The students are doing worse than last year. Maybe it's just my teaching.
Oh, no. The year 6 batch was honestly so bad. And don't beat yourself up about it. I mean, your hard work still paid off to some extent, Mr. Vice HOD.
But come on, Claire. Michael doesn't even deserve to get HOD.
I agree.
He cares more about prelim averages than whether or not the students actually understand. He just teaches them how to memorize. They're definitely not ready for prelims next week.
Yeah, you know the bio department.
And then he just pitches all these small ideas about how we teach things like bonding. Come on. The students aren't even weak at that. But the dean, he just eats it up. I can't believe I was so stupid to think the dean was referring to me when he was talking about a new Chem HOD to replace Mrs. Khan.
No, but honestly, Jack, you're such a great teacher, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that sees that. Your time will surely come.
Yeah, but I just can't help but feel I need to work so hard for a minor success, you know? When's it finally going to be my turn to wait and not to settle for second?
Hey, at least the dean gives you some recognition, okay? Yeah, I can barely get him to remember anything I do for the department, let alone promote me to Vice HOD, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You deserve more credit.
I'm sorry. I'm not angry at you or anything. I'm sorry, Jack. It is what it is sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening to me rant. A few people do.
We've known each other for so long, and you can always tell me anything. And if you still want to talk, I'm free after school.
I think I'm good.
Right. So busy, prelims and marking, and you know, I better go off for that class that I have now.
Mom, home.
Oh, Brian, you're back. Come. Look who's here. Why are you so long? Why invite Nicole over?
Okay, sorry. Huh? Nicole?
Hi, Jack. Long time no see.
It's so nice to see the two of you together again. Come boy, Mum made your favorite food tonight to celebrate your promotion, Mr. HOD.
Where the hell have you been? What have you been doing? Claire, we thought you died, you know?
Boy, no ghost, man. Cannot anyhow say this kind of thing. Joking with friends also cannot joke like that. Aiyo, touch wood.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. So, Nicole, where have you been?
Well, I got a job that sends me all around the world, and I help people cope with their problems and lead better lives.
Oh, are you like one of those bunch of masters that people fly all the way from China? Wow, you know my friend Auntie Susan got this 师傅 to come all the way from Foshan to do assurance in my back. Damn shook, yeah, I really like that 师傅.
No lah, Auntie, I wouldn't know the first thing about needles. I'm more like a social worker, I guess. You know, helping people more on the mental side of things.
Oh, so you deal with all the 小狼啊.
Wait, boss. You're telling me you left for 7 years to become a social worker, and you couldn't be bothered to tell us this?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess it does sound kind of crazy.
And you left for so long just for that? What about the rest of us?
Wait, sorry, what time is it? My K-drama going to start, you guys finish up the food, It was very nice to see you today, Nicole. You more,
Yep, thanks, Ma. Where the hell have you been? You left out so many unanswered questions, so many sleepless nights worrying about you. Oh, I'm just an international social worker. Well, you're gonna have to do better than that.
Okay, I'm sorry, okay? Crazy things happened and I just couldn't come back immediately. And then I got carried away after that. So, I'm really sorry for not telling you guys, okay? But just hear me out.
Fine. But you have to tell me everything. Now.
Okay. You know the night we argued and I stormed out?
Yeah?
I accidentally discovered that I'm an observer.
Is it observer? What? Are you lying to me?
No. Like, okay, everyone on Earth is born with a random ability.
So what, like a superpower?
Sure, but not really. Like, I'm an observer and I can step in and out of reality.
That's basically a superpower. Are you high? I am this close to kicking you out of the house.
No, the powers that we see in real life are usually unnoticeable or only useful in really niche situations. I mean, real life is disappointingly normal like that.
Well, that is true.
Like, do you remember Alvin Young from the uni ski trip?
Yeah?
You knew him from NS, right?
Yeah. Wow, that chowking MG gunner somehow managed to get himself out of every room match in outfield. Wait, how do you know him?
I mean, I chanced upon him when I was researching you, but you want to know what his ability is?
Okay.
He can grow ingrown toenails at will.
Oh my god! I can feel it in my ear. Okay, that's a bit too much information. No wonder he excuse boots all the time. Okay, funny joke. But you have to do better than that. You said you can step in and out of reality, right?
Uh-huh.
Show me what that looks like.
Can't you just trust me as a friend?
Yeah, as if I can trust a friend that decided to leave for 7 years to become a social worker.
Okay, you watch closely, yeah.
I'm watching. Hey, don't fake me out with this Tai Chi bullshit, Carol! What the heck?
Eh, come, my K-drama episode finished. Eh, where Nicole goes? Aiyah, boy, Nicole left also never tell me. Aiyah, must be getting old already. Never even hear the door open. Eh, boy, go ask Nicole whether she got boyfriend or not. You know my friend Auntie Susan, her son just graduated from that Imperial College Singapore first class honor ceremony.
Ma.
Okay lah. You know Mom also quite worried about you, yeah. Always talk to that Claire girl. But then so long already, also got nothing happened leh. You know I wouldn't mind having a great child soon leh.
Ma, you think very easy for me, man.
Okay lah. I go and watch another episode of my K-drama. You finish the food and help me clear the plates,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, stepping out of reality means I can still see you guys, you know. I mean, sorry my disappearing act isn't as quite amazing to you as it is to Jack over there. But I mean, it's a small budget play after all. Okay, back to the script.
Okay. I believe you now. I am just a little very confused right now. But why come back after all this time? Why now?
I mean, you know, when I stepped out of reality, I just didn't know how to come back until other observers taught me how. But by then, I was so sucked into the job, the traveling, the abilities, and the people I get to interact with. It was so exciting, and it still is. And also, I had to swear not to tell regular people about my ability or risk mass hysteria and all the yada yada, yeah, you know,
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm glad you're back. But why can't you reveal all this information to me now?
Well, the truth is, you're my next case.
I'm sorry, what? You're gonna have to start again from the top.
It's gonna be a long night.
7 years ago, my back hurts from carrying the show.
This can't be the right place, right? Why on earth would the guy tell me to come here? It was cool and all a few days ago, but I just really want to get back to reality now. Report to level 3 customer service at 62 Queen Street for your next phase of training. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can ring a bell for help, right?
So sorry to keep you waiting. I only just got word you'll be arriving. Hi, Meech. I'm the head of this Observer College. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi. I can shake your hand. I haven't been able to interact with anyone or anything for days.
Ah, yes. The fresh joys of a young observer. Of course you can shake my hand. I'm an observer too, and as long as we're both outside of reality, we can interact perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. So, just now you mentioned that this is an observer college?
Mm-hmm.
Like a learning kind of college?
Exactly.
But it looks more like an OCBC bank to me.
You see, that's the beauty of it. It's the Observer College of Basic Caseworking. Wait for it. OCBC. Genius! The perfect public front for newcomers like you to find us no matter where you first stumble out of reality.
Wow, there's one in every OCBC?
No. We don't have that kind of budget. Only the big branches. You're lucky there was one in London. Some newbies have to cross borders, or worse, the ocean.
Okay, sorry. I just have one more question.
Yes. I'm certain you have many, but perhaps it'd be best to answer them in song.
In song?
Where'd the music go? Where's the music director? Surely he can do something.
There's nothing left on the score. Just invent something. I'm not paying enough for this.
Try and make it faster this time.
Using our sweet abilities. Here at OCBC
everyone is born with a superpower?
We try not to use that term around it. Too many pesky ideas of comic book fantasies. But how do I put this? The power most people have are...
pretty lame.
I wouldn't say lame. Just really niche human traits pushed to their extremes. Supernormal is the term we use here.
But it kind of sounds like the same thing to me.
Not really. You see, when you use the word superpower or power, it implies some sort of superiority. But in truth, we're all humans and we're all deeply flawed.
Okay, so everyone is supernormal then. And us observers were meant to help them.
That's correct. But you find that's not so easy at all.
But why all the secrecy then? Why not just tell them?
To tell or not to tell? That's a question you'll rack your brains over through your whole observer career. Some take it well, others don't.
Why?
Well, take us for example. We can phase in and out of reality. You saw nothing. Try not to do that. Well, you can't for now, but back to the topic, yes. We could travel the world and see everything in it, but it does get boring eventually.
Well, I guess.
And all that you really see are the daily struggles of everyone. And it's our duty to help them with that. And that's precisely why OCBC was founded.
Oh, I guess it does sound like an interesting challenge, helping people cope with their abilities.
Helping them thrive with their abilities. Wouldn't be a full-time job otherwise. Anything else you'd like to ask? Splendid. I'm sure you'll think of many more along the way. Anyway, for now, getting back to reality won't be possible for you just yet.
Yeah, I've tried so many times when I was getting here.
So in the meantime, while you're stuck behind the curtain, you'll learn more about being an observer. It'll be fun.
Well, you know, this sounds really great, but...
But?
What if I want to go back?
Well, most people would probably freak out knowing that everyone is supernormal, and maybe even encourage some people to abuse their abilities. So, best to keep this on a need-to-know basis.
So, does that mean I can't ever see my friends again?
Never say never. Just not for now. Not until you've gotten fully used to your new observer life. Believe me, it's much easier this way.
Well, I guess I'll never get a chance like this again, so I'm in.
Splendid! I see great things in your future. Now, allow me to give you a tour of the college.
Sure.
There's a fire exit. Important to keep that in mind.
Why this girl so drama one? All I did was to shift the dates of the trip out by a little bit. And I ensured that our entire schedule could be shifted without any issues. Who asked her suddenly go and get those tickets that nobody wanted to go for anyway? The whole trip is I planned on it. Just one thing I forgot to tell them, then it's all my fault. And the internship. Yes, I got to the interview via her connections. But was it my fault that the interviewers preferred me in the end? Who does she think she is? But it's been so long already, it doesn't even matter.
Larry, hey, I came to check if you were feeling better. Jack ran out to find Nicole and I wanted to see if you had calmed down yet. You know, I just really hate fighting.
I do too. I'm sorry about the trip. That was my bad.
No, it's not even about the trip, you know. What happened to the three of you? You guys are practically attached at the hip. You know, I've known Jack longer than any of you, and yet we aren't even that close.
Of course, you want to be closer to Jack, right?
Okay, yes, but don't change the subject, okay? I think that You're a bit much to Nicole tonight.
Was I really? You know, I really thought it was our usual level of poking fun at one another. Then she came out on me out of nowhere like that. And you guys didn't do anything
I
to
did,
stop
but
me.
no one hurt me.
I don't understand why this Nicole wants to be so self-righteous.
No.
The whole thing started because of her, and she played the victim card after a while acting passive-aggressive. You know, even when she's in the wrong, she will never admit to a mistake and make others look like the bad guy. Like, what a shit, man. He's so pretentious, faking to appear nice all the time.
Guys, I can't find her.
Wait.
Really gotta go look for her.
Hey, what's going to happen to her? She's a grown adult there.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm telling you, she's doing this just to spite me.
What's talking you? It's 10 p.m. already and she's still not back yet.
I'm the bad guy again. I'm the bad guy again, right?
Sometimes you never want to shut your mouth. Come on!
Anymore!
Seven years later, read it louder. Useless.
Remind me again why you're following me to school. I mean, I know you're trying to help me, but life of a camp school teacher, not exactly the most interesting.
I mean, before I make first contact with my cases, I like to observe them from behind the curtain.
I'm sorry, the curtain?
Oh, sorry. The curtain of reality. Just an observer thing.
Okay.
You know, last week though, I did notice.
Last week? I thought you just came back yesterday.
Well, I mean, I've been doing some preliminary observations on you.
So what, you've been spying on me?
No, it's just to confirm how you behave. Don't worry, I do it for all my cases.
Okay, so what, you've seen everything I've done for the last few days?
Well, yeah. Also, you might want to clear your browsing history. I think you forgot to turn on incognito mode last night.
You saw that?
No. I left as soon as I realized what was going on. But, you know, it's not the first time I've seen my case do that.
Thanks, I guess. Anyway, you better hid behind that curtain soon. It's gonna be a bit weird trying to explain why this random lady is just staring in from outside the window.
Yeah, naturally. That's how I work anyways. Also, Claire sits here too, right? Teaching bio?
Oh yeah, but she's normally here by now. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, isn't she in at 8 a.m. or something on Wednesdays?
How do you know this?
Of course I observed her too. It's important to understand my subject surroundings, what?
Okay, still a little weird, but I think I'll let it slide. You do know she's gonna be mad when she sees you, right?
Yeah, I kinda expected that. Oh, anyways, you know, I did notice what her ability is though.
Oh, yeah, what is it?
Luckily, it's one of those that I can tell you about.
Nice.
Basically, she's undetectable if you don't know that she's in the room with
Nicole?
Wait, undetectable is you can't see her?
Can't see her, can't hear her, completely undetectable.
Can't see or hear who?
I can see how that might be useful.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing is though, that people with her
Nicole?
abilities see and hear themselves just fine. Somehow the effect stops if they touch
Nicole? Nicole, it is you! What are you doing here? You've gone so long, we thought you died or something.
Surprise? Not yet.
Do you know how long we kept that missing persons report open in the UK? Do you know how it felt to be the one to close it? I thought of all these horrible things that could have happened to you, and you know, after you left, I couldn't sleep for such a long time, just worrying about you, you know. And looking back at the argument, it was so trivial and it was so stupid. I'm just so sorry it happened in the first place, and I'm just so glad that you're back.
I'm so sorry, Claire.
I'm glad that you're back and that you're safe. But I want to know everything.
Well, it's a really long story though.
It's okay. My class got cancelled, so I have all the time. You know, I've waited 7 years for this.
Well, I travel the world and I help people.
Wait, don't tell me you joined one of those weird cults, please.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, okay.
So basically, she can step in and out of reality.
What is that?
Show her, Nicole.
Watch closely.
Okay. Wait, where did she go? She was. Wait, Jack, why are you so unfazed? Jack, she was here, and now she's not here.
It never gets old.
Okay. Wait, how did you do that? You were.
I don't know, but there are other people like me.
Right.
We're called observers, you know.
Okay.
Actually, everyone on Earth has an ability, something normal, but pushed to an extreme.
So what's my ability then? You guys were talking about me earlier. Right?
Yeah, so she was telling me that we can't see or hear you unless you're looking directly at you.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Right. Okay. So what does an observer do then?
So, as observers, we can step in and out of reality, and we use this ability to help others cope with theirs.
Oh, I know. So you're here to help Jack then?
What the? Wow! Yeah, you catch on so fast.
I know. So, what's Jack's ability then?
Yeah, wait, you haven't told me, what is my ability, Nicole?
That I can't say because it's a bit more sensitive.
Oh, come on. You told us mine, and we know yours. Shouldn't we know Jack's as well?
Yeah.
Nah, I really shouldn't.
Oh, come
Why
on.
not?
You make it sound like such a bad thing when you hesitate like that. Wait, don't tell me. I can go ingrown toenails or something?
No, it's not like that. It's just that some abilities can be a bit more delicate than others. So, it's best not to reveal them up front.
When you put it that way, now you have to tell us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can handle the truth.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, fine. But
Nice.
you have to promise me that you remain calm about it.
You got it.
It's a terrible coincidence that your parents decided to name you Jack.
Okay.
But you're what we call a jack of all trades.
Ooh, doesn't that mean that Jack is good at everything?
Yeah, isn't that a good
I
thing?
mean, yeah, you can pick up any skill and be really, really good at it. Just, not good enough to be the best.
Oh.
So, jack of all trades, master of none?
Yeah, but often better than master of one.
Well, yeah. Explains why my classes aren't doing as well, and why I got vice HOD.
Oh, well, Jack, it's not all that bad. I mean, we joined the department at the same time. I'm just a normal teacher, and you're probably the youngest vice HOD ever.
But still vice! I thought I was just unlucky or inexperienced. But it seems the universe decided to love me.
Look, Jack, you're just being overly pessimistic. I've worked with so many jack of all trades, and they're not
Just
bad.
Stop! Nicole, I need some time to process this alone.
Nicole, wait. He just needs some time to be alone.
Oh, I guess you're right. So stupid of me to think that I still know him after 7 years.
Well, a lot changed since you left, and Jack was doing really well in the department, but recently he's just being passed up for every single promotion, and he's just so dejected.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have told him about his...
No, it's my fault. I shouldn't have pressured you.
Still, I should have known better. Anyways, I'm really sorry for just running away like that 7 years ago.
I'll still be a little mad, but I'll get over it eventually. We gotta hang out all the time now to make up for those lost 7 years. I just really, really missed you.
I missed you too.
But now I've got to go off for class. But if you're looking for Jack, I think I know where he'll be.
peaceful place existed in BTJC. Life just always seems so hectic from the outside.
Yeah, I found this place one night while I was studying for A-levels. I definitely don't miss staying until the library closed though. I swear, you can hear the faint hum of all the nervous students studying down there. But I do like walking the empty corridors at night. One night, I came up here and I felt completely at peace. With the wind and the silence. I still come up here sometimes as a teacher when things get too stressful.
Jack, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I just got too emotional in the moment. It's gonna take some getting used to, but sorry for being overdramatic.
No, it's really okay. You're far from the worst case I've ever dealt with. But, I just felt like maybe I could have handled your case better and not told you your abilities so soon.
I would have wanted to know anyway. It's really not your fault.
But seriously though, I've worked with many jack of all trades, and they're not the best at what they do, but they lead perfectly good lives. You can be like them too.
No offense, Nicole, but it's not something I haven't read in a self-help book.
No, but...
You don't understand. No one ever does. In secondary school, I used to play squash, and I was really good at it. No matter how many training sessions I went for, I could never make it into the first team. I even tried applying for captain, I still got vice captain. Now that I know it's meant to be, my life just feels like a joke.
But why does it matter if you're vice HOD, or if you're not captain, or if you're not in the first team? Isn't being second place good enough?
You don't get it. You don't know how it feels to come so close to success and have to settle for a consolation prize.
But life isn't always about being the best, is it? Isn't that what you told your class the other day? And isn't that why you took up teaching in the first place?
I know. I only took up this teaching scholarship because every other scholarship out there rejected me by the second round. It's not my first choice yet again, but I like it here. And I get what you're trying to say, but it's just not that easy.
Yesterday at the gym